Alright, so we've done all the shrines that we have currently marked on the map, at least. And I have 2 waypoints on the map for like some kind of crazy glitches that we can potentially pull off. So let's actually showcase them. They have literally no use whatsoever. They were just funny. And I want to see if I can pull them off. This one over here is gonna be a little bit of a step-by-step process. But I think we might just try to crash the game. And I mean, we've crashed the game before. In intentional ways. Sometimes in unintentional ways. But this time I think might be another time that we try to intentionally crash the game. But yeah, you're trying to do a hard shrine and giving up, you'll glitch. I mean, I always try to glitch through shrines just because it's like more fun to do it in like differently creative ways. Is the way that I find it. Sure, we can do say that and then like, I don't know, share that. So, this little waypoint that I put on the map over here is basically a spot where we can definitely do something pretty crazy, to say the least. And maybe crash the game with it. I will have to do some weapon duplication stuff for it, because I need lots of torches. I only have 1 torch in my inventory right now. We're gonna need like 10 or something. But we can always duplicate them with some menu overloading. So, right down here, there is going to be a couple of bokoblin riders. So if we go, yeah, down to this ledge over here. So I'll go down to this slope. This kind of ledge. So down here, there should be some bokoblin riders. Yep, there they are. There they are on their horses. We're going to do something to completely break them. But first, we're going to need a freaking butt ton of torches. This kind of thing. So let's put down some wood. We're going to need to create an updraft here. For this little thingamabob. And I'll take out, say, the flame blade. So that's 1. We'll put down like 4 or something, maybe even 5 if we want to be extra safe. Can I push this into it? No. Oi. Neat. So this should create a significant updraft. Like that. High enough that the bokoblin riders despawn. And then when we go low, they respawn, which is exactly what we want here for this little trick. Now, we're gonna need a freaking butt ton of torches. Oh, I might actually need the bokoblin mask. Thank goodness we picked up some masks semi-recently. Hello, fellow bokoblins. How do you do? We're gonna need a lot of torches. I wonder if the bokoblins down there would mind if I duplicated equipment, like, right in front of them. I wonder if they'd mind. Like, they might. I can go check. Maybe I should save first. We'll see if they mind if I duplicate equipment in front of them. We can see. Alright. We'll see if menu overloading even works properly here. They seem friendly enough. I sure hope so. Hi, you guys. Do you mind if I just, like, duplicate equipment in front of you? I'm a freaking magic bokoblin that's about to show you a magic trick. And that magic trick is equipment duplication. Is what it is. Oh, I only have 5 multi-shot bows now instead of 6. It should still be enough to overload the menu, I hope. I hope. Let's find out. Whoops, no! I said, yeah, you can, we don't mind. I sure hope that's the case here. So we're gonna drop a whole bunch of these. See if we can overload the menu. Hopefully this is enough to do it. Is it not? Dang it, is it not? Do I need more do I need like another multi-shot bow? I might have to come back here with 1 more multi-shot bow. Like this area might not be good enough for equipment duplication. Which kind of sucks. Usually 5 is enough. Like, I'll try 1 more time here. Whoa, no, don't actually shoot it. Yeah, I'm gonna need at least like 1 more multi-shot bow. I can't seem to overload the menu as is. Darn. Darn. Well. Okay, let's, freeze, says the computer. What, for not working? Or some such? Okay, we're gonna go get 1 more multi-shot bow. Let's go to, like, the Yukon hideout. Is what we'll do. We could get a duplex bow there. It doesn't matter what kind of multi-shot bow it is, as long as it's a multi-shot bow, so we can get some duplex bows from there. So maybe I'll pick up 2 more. Is kind of what I'm thinking. And then we should be able to overload the menu there and duplicate some equipment. But as is, it seems like I don't have enough multi-shot bows, which sucks. My goodness. I should have put the travel medallion down in that place I was at before. Whatever. Okay, let's go to the Yiga clan hideout. This is what we'll do. I guess I won't bomb launch this time. Guess not. So, it's like over here somewhere or something? Okay, so it's like over there then. So yeah, let's just go steal some of their duplex bows so that we can duplicate some equipment in front of the bokoblins so that we can make more torches. I mean, when it comes to doing this whole glitch, like this whole step could be skipped if we like just got 10 torches in our inventory or something like that instead of duplicating them. But it's a lot easier for me if I keep my current equipment and just duplicate what I have. But apparently we can't overload the menu over there. I'm curious, can we overload the menu here? I'm just curious. Can we maybe? Whoop, dang it. Can't seem to do it. I need more multi-shot bows. Jeez. Well. Good to know, I suppose. Good to keep in mind. Alright, so there's probably gonna be some Yiga clan dudes that appear here as I go up this way, I hope. I need their bows. Specifically for some equipment duplication stuff. Good morning, Tugs. It seems like you were around again after all when it comes to this exact same stream still going on. Playing a different Zelda game than the last time you were in here, but still playing Zelda. Hope you had a good sleep. Okay, here's one. Whoops. Yeah, let's just, stop you in your tracks. I wouldn't mind your bow. Oh, this is my flame blade. Whatever. It has the durability of a spring-loaded hammer, so, like, it's not gonna break anytime soon or anything. It was okay. Probably better than my sleep last night, then. Okay, duplex bow. Let's put that in my pocket. I could grab one more multi-shot bow to be safe. But then, like, what would I trash, maybe? I guess I could drop that. That's what we could do. Could always durability transfer something over to that later. That's what we could do. Could even do it while we're equipping, or while we're duplicating equipment and stuff. Yeah, let's get one more duplex bow just to be safe so that we have 7 multi-shot bows instead of 5. Just to be ultra safe. So go into lurk mode now. You can get up and get ready for work. Understandable. Hope you have a good day at work though. Oh, maybe I'll put this on. What the heck hit me? I need your bow. Not the mighty bananas. Where'd the bow go? Oh, here's the bow. I think I'm gonna take this, and we should be able to just, like, skedaddle with this now. So, yeah, we now have 7 multi-shot bows, so I should, in theory, be able to overload the menu now. Don't know why I couldn't before. Don't know why it wouldn't let me, but let's go this way. Like, I can test overloading the menu, like, over... Well, I mean... It's gonna have to work in the area with the bokoblins if I want to duplicate torches. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to, like, actually make space in my inventory for 10 torches, which does not sound fun. I'd rather just, like, duplicate torches over here than actually clearing inventory space specifically for that. So, let's put on another thing here. Like that to stay nice and warm. Then we'll head out this way. This is what we do. We can always have, like, the radiant shield for, like, its sleekness whenever we're going from point A to point B. So, where was this thing again? It was down this way. Yeah, it was down, like, right there, essentially. So, let's go find those bokoblin riders. As what we'll do. Down! Just kidding. I mean, down! Yeah. So, somewhere over here, I think, or something, right? Yeah, over here. Over here. So this was the ledge where I was at before and where I made my fire. So let's first just check if we can overload the menu over here. So there's the bokoblin riders. Let's see if we can overload the menu here to duplicate equipment with the bows that I now have. Let's see. Hi. So let's go ahead and make sure shock arrows are equipped. Yeah, let's equip some multi-shot bows. And then... Hmm. It's not enough, really? There it is. There we go. Menu overloaded. No more link body. Okay. Wait, but I only needed 5 bows. I still have like 2 in my inventory. Weird. I'm actually gonna pick these up really quickly. And I'm gonna save here before we do anything too crazy. That's what I might do. So now we know that we can overload the menu here, so I should be able to duplicate equipment in that case. So let's just overload the menu again. Just wanted to like save while the menu wasn't overloaded. Probably not a bad idea. So yeah, getting those Yiga Clan bows was a good idea, looks like. Whoops. And then put another one on. So this should be enough to overload the menu, I hope. No? One more? It was enough before. There we go. I mean, when I have this equipped, I'll drop it and then the menu should stay overloaded. Yeah, there we go. Now things like aren't properly loaded because I guess it confuses the game and stuff like that. So now let's duplicate torches and get torches all over the freaking place is what we'll do. So to have this actually equipped in the overworld and then desync it. There we go. Extra torch. We're gonna spam this area with torches. Yeah, fellow bokoblins, do you like my torch duplication shenanigans? Whoops, no, I gotta stay with this first. Nope. You like how many torches we're getting here? Look, it's a magic trick. I can literally pull infinite torches out of my pocket. I'm like the most talented bokoblin there is. Look at this, isn't it crazy? Oh, they're attacking like the rhino thing over there. Yeah, look at this. We're gonna make a freaking pile of torches. It's gonna be great. Oop, thank goodness for like equipment duplication in this game. Thank goodness for that. It's a bit of a shame we had to go get some Yiga Clan bows, but, you know, easily done, I suppose. So we're gonna need to put a bunch of torches under their spawn points. I wonder if... I do wonder if I go up there to like far enough to get these guys to despawn, if it'll make my bows despawn. And like my torches and stuff. That's what I wonder, because that's kind of where we're gonna have to set up the torch. I mean, we could always just get a bunch of torches set up here and then kind of throw them around willy-nilly. Essentially. Is what we could do. Maybe we'll do that. Just to be like ultra safe, we'll make like a freaking pile of torches here, and then we'll have like more than enough torches for when we come down here and want to set up stuff momentarily. Look out! I'm throwing torches! I'm throwing infinite torches out of my pocket. Leave me be. Leave me be, fellow bokoblins. I'm doing things. We're gonna make the freaking crazy torch stronghold over here. Wait, but again, if they despawn, it won't matter. Well, we saved before this, so let's go see. Let's go see if going up here will potentially make the stuff despawn. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it makes them despawn, but not the torches. Because I kind of need the torches there. Is the thing. I kind of need that all there. Let's make sure, yeah, menu's still overloaded. So that stuff down there still hasn't despawned. It's still, like, there. Hopefully it stays that way. So yeah, menu's still overloaded because Link's just like a floating head right now. He's ahead of his time, you could say. Oh, can I not hold things while my menu's overloaded? Darn it! I need to un-overload my menu temporarily. Like, I literally can't start a campfire while my menu's overloaded, apparently. Excuse me. I'm just gonna pick up, like, 1 of these? 2 of these? Okay, menu's no longer overloaded. No, stop holding. We were kind of hold smuggling for a second there. So we'll leave the other ones down here, and then we can drop down these other 2 when we want to overload the menu again in a hot second. Is what we'll do. So now that the menu isn't, like, bugged out, we should be able to start a fire up here and just hope that the stuff down there doesn't despawn. So yeah, now we can actually hold things. Is what we can do. And then, let's see here. So hopefully taking this updraft up will despawn the Bokoblin Riders, but not my stuff that's down there, I hope. Yeah, so they despawn and my stuff down there stays as is. So we're gonna need to like pinpoint their spawn locations and dump a bunch of torches underneath there. So the golden one is like right there-ish. Yeah, so you're like right here for your spawn location. Right here-ish. So I'll drop this torch to like signify that. And then we'll go figure out the spawn location of the other one. Is what we'll do. So let's go up here. Let's go up here once again. Could always use up those other 2 Druk's protections just so it starts recharging. So once we take this updraft, they should despawn and then respawn. So that should be the correct location marked for the golden one. Now for the silver one. So if we get up high enough that they despawn, and then, yeah, so that should be like good enough for the golden one. Like I could move it down a little bit. Yeah, maybe down slightly, like towards Link slightly. Just ever so slightly. Yeah, maybe a little bit. And then for the silver one, let's find out where you spawn. So you spawn like right here. Like this spot right here. Oh, I don't have another torch to spare. Dang, I should have picked up one of those. I'll drop a freaking Korok leaf for now to signify this point. Oh, so be a little bit forward from here. So yeah, this would actually need to be like 1 step forward. So like there. Now I need more torches. I'm gonna need my Korok leaf back. And then this is gonna be like actually here, I think. Take my leaf again, thanks. Is what we'll do. So we might actually have enough torches here, as is, that we probably don't need to like duplicate any more equipment. I mean, so hold on. Let's drop a whole bunch of stuff. So I can pick up a bunch of torches at once. And then I'll come pick up the stuff a second after. So we might not actually have to do anything else in our menu. So let's pick up a bunch of torches. So approximately this spot here. That should be enough torches here. And then this spot here. Let's go ahead and drop a whole bunch. Whoops. That should be plenty of torches here. So let's light them up. Let there be fire. Then we'll light these ones up. Let there be fire. I'll go and pick up all my stuff over here. So we have a whole bunch of spare well, we saved before this anyway. And we'll probably reload that save, and we're gonna aim to, like, crash the game here anyway, so, like, it doesn't matter if our stuff despawns, I guess. I'll pick up this stuff, because I probably don't need to do any more duplication, I don't think. But we shall see. Yeah, we're gonna aim to crash the game anyway, so, like, we'll reload that previous save. And then this stuff is gonna be undone, I guess. Rivali's Gale's about to be ready, so may as well wait. So that should be...
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I might need to adjust it a little bit. Is what I may need to do. And now I just have space in my inventory to adjust those torches. So anybody who doesn't know what's going on here is probably very confused about what I'm doing. But like, it'll become evident soon enough what contraption we're creating here. So let's see. Do they now spawn on top of the torches? How did the... Okay, the bottom one is right. How did that one get like so off place? Yeah, so the golden one spawns a little bit closer to, like... Come on, respawn, please. Okay, so the golden one spawns, like, way more akin to, like... I don't know how this stuff moved. You spawn, like, here. Is where you spawn. Basically. Oops, dang it. Equip the torch. So you spawn, like, there, essentially. I'll take the leaf again, though. So if I put this approximately here-ish or something. Put some more torches down. What? They're attacking me now? For what? Okay, I'll take this. I'll also pick up my spare torches. Yoink, just to have a round. So this may well be underneath their spawns now. So and you might see the horses over there and might have an idea of what we're doing here. Might have an idea when you see that there's now spare horses over there. So is this now underneath both of their spawns? Is it adequately under them? So have them despawn. Yeah, looks like. So, every time you go up to a height like this, the bokoblins despawn, and then you can get them to respawn. But every time they hit the flame, an additional horse is created. An additional 2 horses for 2 bokoblin riders. Oh, maybe it should be down a little. Oh, no, maybe it's fine. Okay, that one got set. Yeah, maybe I should expand them both down a little bit. We do have some spare torches to, like, expand the area of flames. So, like, as you can see by the horses, we're kind of already creating horses, essentially. So, yeah, we'll have this down a little bit as well. This is what we'll do. Have this take up some more area. Yeah, let's use the rest of these torches that we duplicated. This is what we'll do. And use up an area like that. And let's use our last ravioli scale up. So if you manage to pull off a setup like this, essentially, like, it's a useless glitch. It's just for fun, essentially. But if you manage to pull it off, then guess what? You've successfully created a horse factory. And you can literally use this to create unlimited horses. So if we go up here to get them to despawn, and then do that. Now, the silver one sometimes still isn't getting set on fire. So that should be a little bit more to the right, I guess. Maybe? Yeah, so the golden one seems like it's fine, but the silver one, we should adjust the flames a bit more to the right here. Methinks. Is probably a good play. So let's adjust our flames a little bit, something like that. So now that takes up more of that area. Okay. Just getting everything all set up. Nintendo, fix your game? Well, they didn't figure that anybody would be doing this. So, like, when I take this updraft up and go up to that one height, it's out of the range for, like, the bokoblins and slash bokoblin riders to despawn, but not out of range for horses to despawn. So if you, like, get them to dismount from their horses by setting them on fire, then the horses stay. And every time you do this, it can create 2 new horses. Yep, looks like the area should be good now. Okay, get them to despawn. And then you kind of sit here. And you do this. And, well, you watch the horses add up. Yeah, it looks like the torches are in good positions now. So that's why I needed to overload my menu to do the equipment duplication glitch so that we could get more torches. Like, in theory, you can do this without, like, needing to know how to equip... Without needing to know how to duplicate equipment. Like, as long as you fill your inventory with enough torches. But it's just way more convenient for me to only have 1 torch. And then just duplicate it. So as you can see, by doing this completely useless glitch, the amount of horses in the valley is slowly increasing. Bit by bit here. With our little setup. Just by going up and down this updraft a bit. To get them to despawn and respawn multiple times. Every time you do so, it creates 2 new horses. So I'll hang out up here until they despawn. There we go. Something like this. And the amount of horses is increasing. This is a glitch that is useless, but you can use it as one of the ways to deliberately crash the game. And I'm thinking we may potentially do that. Maybe. Or just fill the valley with horses and then go down there. Like, we'll see once it starts lagging. Because believe me, if we keep doing this, it will start lagging. Because the game can only handle so many entities at once. And we're constantly getting the bokoblins with the horses to despawn and respawn over and over again. But their horses are sticking around. So, like, you know, this is life now. There are a lot of horses down there, to say the least. There are definitely a lot of horses down at the bottom of this canyon. Okay, so they'll despawn. Go down, get them to respawn. There we go. So, yeah. Well, the music bugged out for a hot second. Looks like the doggy cam's okay for now. So yeah, this is one of the glitches that we never covered in like our actual full playthrough, essentially. Because it's one of those things that doesn't really help us like progress in the game in any way. Unless you want like a lot of choices for horses or something like that. Unless you wanted that to find like the perfect horse. Because the number's increasing. it is kind of steadily increasing the number of horses. They're not respawning? There we go. So bit by bit, you can kind of get a lot of horses in this specific valley of Breath of the Wild. Okay, get the bokoblins to despawn. There we go. Come on, respawn. There we go. So yeah, the amount of horses is slowly increasing. I can slowly start the frame rate starting to get a little bit lower. Here and there. Frame rate definitely not as good as what this game would normally play at, to say the least. So I mean, bit by bit we're getting more horses. There's no such thing as too many horses. No such thing as too many horses in Breath of the Wild. Thank goodness the torches don't despawn from this distance, but the bokoblins do. Thank goodness that everything works out the way that it does for the horse factory to work the way that it does. So, you know, kind of got a bit of a rhythm going here now. I'm surprised this hasn't started lagging the game more at this point. I'm a little bit surprised about that. Yeah, every time we go down and then paraglide back up with this updraft, or most of the time at least, equals 2 more horses. 2 more to be added to the freaking stockpile of horses. Meanwhile, these bokoblins just wind up getting burnt over and over and over again. So, I mean, you know, this is life now. Also, I realized that I should probably take Eventide Island Touchless Challenge out of the title now. And just change it to, like, Glitch Showcase for the stream title. It's probably a good idea since we're not doing Touchless Eventide Island right now anymore, since we completed that. And it was brutally difficult. Yeah, you guys despawn. Let's get our stamina back. Is what we'll do. Yeah, I can feel the game starting to slow down a bit, to say the least. I'm definitely seeing some slowdown here and there. But this is fine. This is completely fine. I'm sure Breath of the Wild was clearly meant to be played with this many horses in this one canyon at once. I'm sure this is clearly what the devs intended. Surely. Surely we're doing exactly as the devs intended. Look at this. So, wonder how many horses we've got down there. Wonder how many we're at. Come on, respawn. It's becoming a little bit more difficult as the game slows down bit by bit. Like, it's definitely not running at the frame rate that you'd expect to anymore. And it's only gonna get worse as we continue doing this. One of the many ways that you can deliberately crash Breath of the Wild is by continuing to put more and more horses on the screen until the game can't handle it anymore and eventually crashes. So, like, we can see about how many horses we can get here. I mean, a lot of torches down there. Get them to despawn. Yeah, this is life. This is life now. Oh, I just realized we can put the thing back on the screen that shows, like, shows the freaking thingamabob of, like, recent donations, stuff like that. Also, I'm just now seeing the thing where it said recent donor Carvia 4. At first, I thought when you were talking about the role in Discord Carvia that you were, like, memeing around, is what I thought at first. Whoops, I guess I didn't see the notification that was, like, actually a donation thing. Hold on, let's just check to make sure I haven't missed any other thingamabobs. Let's see here. So I should be, I think, up to date with that. Figured you thought I was memeing? You just let it be, though? Well, I appreciate the $3 there, Carvia. That's kind of you. And yeah, Stollery donator role? It is, then. Also, do you mind if I ask your opinion on our current situation here? I don't know if you've by chance ever seen this glitch before. And, oh, are you just now seeing the stream after potentially lurking for a bit or something? Holy. Coming back to see this madness? Okay, we need them to spawn. They're not spawning. There we go. Oh, you're running an arena. Gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, essentially, how this works is we set up a whole bunch of torches. I can't even open my scope, it's lagging so much. We set up a whole bunch of torches on the spawn points for both these bokoblin riders. So they spawn right on it and they get burnt, which makes them dismount from their horses. And then once we get up to like this far away from them, they despawn, like it's out of their spawn range. Or their render range, I guess. But it's not out of the render range for horses. So by doing this and getting the bokoblins to despawn and respawn over and over again with fresh horses every time, in theory, every time we go down, and once they spawn again, every time we go down and go up again equals 2 new horses, and I can feel the game starting to slow down and get some really big frame drops now. So, whoop, go up so that they despawn. So, you know, it's kind of really starting to slow here, to say the least. Why are they not spawning again? The game is lagging so much that it's taking a while before they even spawn again. Before we make this up any further, should we potentially go down and see this creation? Maybe. Get them to despawn. You know what? Yeah, let's go down and see the horses, how about? So yeah, they literally spawn. Oh my goodness, it's lagging so much. So they should spawn on top of this thing. Yeah, there we go. And that's 2 new horses. Oh my goodness, the lag. Well. Who wants some apples? Which of these horses want some apples? Would some horses here like some apples? I got plenty of apples to go around. What the heck is going on over here? Oh, they got on a... Oh, they might be trying to attack me. Is what might be going on. So maybe I should keep the bokoblin mask on. I mean, too late now. Want some apples? Well, we've got a few horses here. To say the least. We've kind of got a few horses. It's lagging a decent bit. I'm gonna get out of this area. I did not mean to do that. I meant to freaking Rivali's Gale. Oh, crap. I gotta get out of the horse area. Is what I better do. And then have these bokoblins stop attacking the horses once I get far enough away from them. So let's get back up to the fire again. And let's get up here. Up we go. Yeah, let's get back to our fire over here. Yeah, it's definitely lagging a decent bit. I feel like it lags more when we go down there. So they should despawn when we... Yep. And then they should respawn again momentarily. It's taking a while now. There we go. It's getting laggier and laggier the more horses there are. Like, we actually have to wait down here for a few moments for them to respawn again. Jeez, we have to wait down here for a decent bit for them to respawn again. The heck, there we go. And they spawned again. So, you know, there's this. There's this situation right here. Okay, get them to despawn. Yeah, we can't just go easily up and down anymore. We need to, like, actually wait for them to spawn again. Because it's slowing down so much. So, well. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. So many horses. My throat's getting really dehydrated again. We've been streaming for over 21 hours. So, like, you know. I have to spawn again. How far can we potentially go before crashing the game? I might get a glass of... Oh, I have a glass of water right here. While we press X over and over again. They're not respawning? There we go. It's just taking, like, forever now. It's just taking a really long time for them to spawn again. Is all it is. The sound is starting to bug out. So, like, you know, the game's getting really slow now, to say the least. We're continuing to make more and more horses to add to the arsenal. Add to the horse army that Link is enlisting here before Age of Calamity comes out. We need an army of horses. So let's go down. Man, I sure am enjoying this masterpiece of a soundtrack this game has right now, let me tell ya. So good. Okay. Like, we're making horses here about as fast as we can. It takes a while before they spawn again. So, you know. This is life now. This is just life, I suppose. Okay. Well. More horses. Can never get enough of them. Always need more horses. Oh, I can press down. I'm like brain farting for a hot second. Sometimes. Then the respawn, make 2 more horses. Add them into the mix. Yeah, so this is how to horse grind 101 in Breath of the Wild, I guess. Ever wish you just had a massive ton of selection of horses in front of you in Breath of the Wild instead of just like a handful that you see in the wild at a time? Well, ponder that idea no further. Here it is. As many horses as you could want just in front of you. Yeah, if you want to be a millionaire, just take him to Skyloft. Massive selection of the same horses. I mean, there's like slight differences and stuff like that. My goodness, they're really populating the area, to say the least. I'm gonna put my hoodie back on because I'm starting to get a bit cold. So, you know, the game is starting to slow down more and more as we go on with this. So, I mean, it'll be a bigger hit than the Crying Baby Potion Shop. I hate that place. That freaking place of Skyward Sword. What a place. Well, let's keep on doing this. I'll put my scarf back on because I'm getting a little bit cold here. We're starting to lag the game more and more. Get down again, get them to spawn. So, you know. Oh, look at this frame rate, though. Look at the frame rate of the... Oof. Oof. Well. Yikes. Well. How about we do this? Look at like your streams, what, all over the place and laggy as heck? You don't want to play that game now? I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds there. Hold on, let's just go down and see our creation. I put the Bokoblin mask on, so hopefully they shouldn't attack me. Ooh. So much lag. The game is lagging so much right now. There's an arrow here, apparently. I guess from the Bokoblin shooting you earlier. Would anyone like some apples? Any horses like some apples, maybe? It's okay, the baby laughs sometimes. And this is fine. We can potentially feed some horses some apples. Oh, did you munch one? Or maybe you went to munch one? Look at this. Anybody want some apples? Here, we can put them down. You guys want some apples? Look how much it's lagging. Oh my goodness. Well. Did not know you can do that. What, feed horses apples in this game? Or create infinite horses? Like, which one of those? Or both? Both. Not know you can feed horses apples. Or create infinite horses if you do the right setup. Well, let's go up again. Is what we'll do. Oh, the movement's getting a little... Oh, the movement's getting really wonky. Well, This is, certainly something. They're not respawning? It's auto-saving there. Wonder if it auto-saves with all the horses. Yeah, it's taking so long for them to spawn again now. Because we have so many horses on screen. It takes a while for them to despawn, too. It's taking longer and longer and longer, essentially. Just throw that on for funsies. This is the power of freaking many torches and many precise movements within the exact space in which enemies will despawn and respawn. Culmination of people's research into that kind of thing. This is what it's all for. Creating infinite horses. Well. It's starting to slow down. More and more. Oh my goodness. Before it potentially crashes, I will create a thingamabob here. Well. How many horses can the game handle, I wonder? Like, how many are we gonna get on screen? Like, it's slowing down more and more. My movement is getting very strange, to say the least. So, you know, most of the horses are congregating over there. You know, this is fine. This is completely fine. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, so the amount of things that are possible to do in this game and break with, like, its mechanics seem boundless a lot of the time, to say the least. You're gonna unclock the horse paws. They're all gonna merge into one giant horse. What? Horse. Replace picture. We're gonna reload a previous save anyway because we lost a bunch of stuff. He was like, oh no, please stop. I can't handle any more horses. My code requires me to continue regardless. Horses. Objective change, survive. We've literally broken the game so much that there's literally no longer a sound for the camera. At all. There's literally no sound for it. There's literally no sound effects. Menu still works. But when it comes to the camera, it no longer makes sound effects. Because the game is loading too many horses. Well, we're gonna give it more horses to handle. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, spawn again. More of them. Sound might be delayed? No, it doesn't seem like it's happening at all, I don't think. Like, there's no sound. There's literally no sound at all. No sound effects for the camera anymore. We're literally lagging the game so hard that it can no longer allocate, like, enough memory to play the sounds for the camera rune. So, the bokoblins are no longer on fire. They animate as if they're on fire, but there's no longer a fire effect around them. Look at that, they just fall off. There's no fire effect around them anymore because we're lagging it so much. So it seems like stuff is starting to stop functioning. Like, I wonder. Let's see. What other stuff might start, like, not functioning anymore? Fire? Oh, fire kind of bugs out a little bit. Like, it still works for now. But it does bug out a little bit. So, I mean... So we are at the point that fire itself still works. For now. It's bootyful. It's incredible, isn't it? It's just the most incredible thing. Oh, now we see a little bit of them being on fire. Interesting, they weren't on fire earlier. Oh yeah, there's the on fire effect now. Wonder why the game suddenly has space for that when it didn't, like, before. Weird. Does take a while for them to despawn and respawn now, though. 2 more horses to add to the mix. And there's gonna be more where that came from. So, it'd be funny if the sound started just delaying by minutes if we heard, like, the camera sound, like, right now. They're gonna start going through your monitor? I sure hope not. Sure hope that doesn't happen. That would suck. Whoa. Okay. Let's get them to respawn again. Well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're gonna have to, like, seep through somewhere, aren't they? Look at this frame rate. Okay, a little bit smoother there. A little bit choppier when looking at the horses, which makes sense. Ooh. Well. Welp. There's this. But we're gonna have millions of new friends. Friends that are, like, way too big for this house. You know, because the pupper here just had her 12th birthday a few days ago. Like, I've been busy all day because, you know, 24-hour charity stream. But my mom was out and about today. And while she was out and about, she made sure to pick up the doggy some new toys because of her 12th birthday. And when I was taking a break in between some games to, like, go upstairs and, like, grab some food and stuff like that while this was all going on, I got to see a frog toy that was picked up for her. This big, like, stuffy frog thing that she was happily, like, chewing on and super content with, and she was really happy about that. Arriving at your workplace, I gotta leave you with your horse creating endeavors. Could still watch a little longer before your shift begins if the place didn't have potato connection. That's unfortunate, you know, but hope you have an awesome day at work, Tux. Yeah, I think we're gonna be continuing with Breath of the Wild until we crash the game. And then from there, I think maybe we should play, like, some Super Mario Galaxy to end things off. Is kind of what I'm leaning towards. Is Breath of the Wild until it crashes. And then we can do, like, some Mario Galaxy to end things off for this. Like, I'm honestly surprised it hasn't crashed yet. I'm honestly surprised that it's been enough there. Shout out to New Choice. My, that's a big message there, Pack, that doesn't even show up on the stream screen here. Because I guess it doesn't go through. But yeah, have fun there, Tux. Or as much fun as you can have with work and such. Like, I wonder what other things might stop working. Like, if I switch to, say, bombs, will Daruk's protection still work? Like, let's find out. Oh my goodness. Well. Oh, it doesn't even show up anymore. Oh. Wait, what happened? The laggiest Daruk's protection ever? The animation's just missing. What about Urbosa's Fury? What about this, huh? Okay, that's like mostly functional. There's parts of it that are missing, but like... Oh, no, no lightning at all that time. None to be seen. Yeah, there's no more lightning anymore. Just the spirit of, like, Urbosa. What about Rivali's Gale? Whoa! Yeah, that's fine. Oh my goodness. What about Mifa's Grace, maybe, huh? What about that? I just heard the doggy kind of snort behind me. What about potentially Mifa's Grace? Whoa! The animation's bugged now! Whoa. Well. Whoa. Okay. So apparently bombs no longer work, like, properly. Apparently so. Okay, we're going back up the slope. We gotta make more horses. And we can only create more horses up here. So, up we go. So, this is what happens to Breath of the Wild when it no longer has enough available, like, space to allocate. for things like animations. So, like, you know, there's this, like, well, how about other things, huh? Ooh, there's no beam anymore. It's just a magnet with no beam. What about stasis? The freaking chains are black now instead of yellow? It doesn't have enough space to, like, render the color or something? Oh my, what about the master cycle, huh? What if I put it down? Hold on. Bam! Okay, it appears normally, it's just really slow. There's no sound effects anymore. At all. There's no more sound effects for the master cycle, apparently. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let's make more horses. Is what we do. Oh my goodness, it's lagging so much. Jeez. Okay.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, nice. Let's actually see a Rivali's Gale in a hot second. Oh. Let's see another Rivali's Gale. Yeah, there's no wind gust at all. It's literally just the spear. Oh, now it shows a little bit of the wind gust, but I mean. What? Was that the master cycle despawning? Let's have the Bokoblin Riders spawn again. So, takes a little while for them to despawn now, huh? Okay, and then up again we... Oh my goodness. The entire valley is just a torrent of horses. So, like, there's no more fire animation anymore. They just take damage without there being any fire animation anymore. Because I guess the game can't render that any longer. Oh my goodness, it's so slow. Speaking of fire, does fire still work? I wonder. The menu doesn't have any lag at all, interestingly enough. Never mind. There's a loading thing that can appear in the menu? I've never seen that before. It's loading for me to back out of the menu. I've never seen that loading in the center of the screen before. I didn't know that Breath of the Wild had that. As people don't typically push the game to a place where that could possibly appear. I think we soft locked the game. I think it's frozen. Yeah, I think... Whoa, no, it actually loaded! Whoa, it loaded! Okay, does fire work? Well... So, you know, this is life now. It's lagging so much. Just take some screenshots to show the grandkids one day, you know. Up we go. Jeez. And down. And up. Oh my goodness, the horses are flooding everywhere. Okay. How many horses can Breath of the Wild handle? Is the Oh, the sound is cutting out now. Regular sound is starting to struggle, to say the least. So, like, no lag in quick menus or anything like that. No lag in quick menus or actual menu itself. But when switching back to regular gameplay, there's some lag for sure. Well, This is a few horses, I think. We have a decent selection of horses available here, to say the least. My goodness. Does this still have a flame effect? There's no flame effect, but like it shows the sword is no longer charged up. So flame effects stopped working. Yeah, nothing. What about Urbosa's Fury, huh? Yep, no lightning. We got no lightning anymore, just the spirit. Yep, no lightning. Nothing. Oh, that time we got lightning. The game was actually able to render it 1 time out of 3. That's cool. Wait, come on, despawn, you guys. Despawn, please. There you go. My goodness. Well. Behold the great horse factory. Behold. The things that are possible in Breath of the Wild. My goodness. Well. Okay, despawn. What other animations might not work? What about parrying? Okay, that works. What about shock arrows? There's no shock arrow effect anymore. They just shoot out as like regular arrows, essentially. And this is a multi-shot bow, and it's only showing 1 shot, basically, or them all together. So, like, the game is slowly but surely ceasing to function in any way, shape, or form. So, like, you know. Oh my goodness, nothing down there has shadows anymore. There's a whole lot less detail on the background. It's just kind of a whole bunch of horses onto the... Like, there's still cloud shadows, it looks like. But the actual stuff down there no longer has shadows of its own. They just kind of exist on top of the world instead of as part of it now. Like a really cheaply made looking game. If you looked at one individually. Maybe not like this many horses en masse. Okay, more of them. We need more. More horses. Oh my goodness. Is the stamina wheel becoming a little bit pixelated? Or am I seeing things? I think the torches down there are losing detail. Oh, things have shadows again, briefly. Or at least they did for a little bit. Oh, they briefly had shadows. Guess it wasn't for long.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
I want to see Daruk's protection. I want to see it. Blood Moon? Yeah, this is Daruk's protection now. Please don't mess up my freaking thing, Blood Moon. The Blood Moon rises once again. If this takes away my horses, I'm gonna be so mad. It's loading. No! It deleted my horses and my torches? We were gonna crash the game! The Blood Moon took it away! Oh my goodness, the game was like, yeah, that's enough of your shenanigans. Now stuff works normally again. Oh my goodness, I was gonna go until we crashed the game. There was just like 1 extra solitary horse remaining, apparently. Dang it! I was gonna go until we crashed the game, but the game was like, enough of your shenanigans, Harmonia. I'm gonna trigger a Blood Moon, and then like delete all this unneeded data. So that the game can function properly again. Like, come on. You're no fun game. Anyway. I could, in theory, set it up again, but let's not do that. You get the idea. You can do that for long enough that, you know, it can crash the game. If you don't, you know, get a Blood Moon. So let's just assume that it crashed, I guess, is what we'll do. Anyway, it's currently 3:44 a.m. We're going until 6 a.m., so we still have like 2 hours, 50 minutes to go. I think we're gonna wrap things up, like, with something off schedule. Yeah, we got really close to crashing it, is what it felt like. Considering there was literally a loading thing in the menu that I'd never seen before, definitely says that we did some serious breaking of Breath of the Wild. So yeah, it says that would go to 6 a.m., but I think we're going to mix things up, and I think we're going to play some Super Mario Galaxy for the last little bits, because that's something I was going to start at some point anyway. So may as well do that, and that'll help wrap up 3D All-Stars and stuff like that. So I'll find some music, and then I'll take like a very brief break here. Where is Nightbot? Why can't... Where's music? Okay, here it is. So yeah, we'll be back shortly with some Mario Galaxy to probably wrap things up, essentially.